This is Half Heart Hardcore, a challenge where I take on hardcore Minecraft with only half a heart, which means that the slightest mistake or the tiniest bit of damage is enough to end the series in one go. So today I'm going to return back to this world because I want to see what I'm able to accomplish within this challenge. So join me in this journey where danger is around every corner and see how long I can survive. Hello everybody, my name is Shell and welcome back to Half Heart Hardcore. And honestly, I'll tell you, I'm not excited to be back in this. I mean, look at that half a heart there in the corner. It genuinely terrifies me. Like, my fight or flight is just constantly going and going. But anyway, we're going to be doing our best to survive here today. And we are starting today here in our lovely, amazing, beautiful castle that we built to be super defensive, to be able to look after ourselves. And I've been doing a tiny bit of work between recording. And something I've noticed is our defense systems aren't quite as good as I'd hoped they'd be. So if you watched last episode, you would have seen we put these snow golems around to help kind of get rid of some mobs in different places. But yeah, some of them have died and others have even attracted creepers who appear to have done a little bit of exploding. So it might not have been the greatest idea ever. But hopefully today, we're going to be able to get a little bit more defense going around this place. Because my main goal for today is to work on the area around the castle. Because we still have stuff over at our old base, such as the wheat. We've got chickens just the other side of there. We've got our mine. And we got to bring some of that stuff over to here. And also expand it and make it look bigger and better. And one of the things that we need for that is walls. I want to get some perimeter walls going up around our area, but maybe we can expand as we build more. But to do that, I'm going to need to smelt up a whole bunch of stone. Because sadly, I don't have a silk touch pickaxe yet. So we're going to set some of this cobble to smelt up into stone. And while that's smelting away, I want to see if there's anything we can do about our silk touch situation. Because as you can see, just above my hotbar, we currently have 37 levels, which gives us a decent bit for enchanting. And throughout this course of the last episode, I also gathered a decent bit of sugarcane. As you can see here, which should almost definitely be enough for all the bookshelves that we're going to need for an enchanting table. And we've got one obsidian. And I don't see any diamonds. I don't think we've got any. Let me just go double check my other base. But from what I can see, we do not have any diamonds yet. So we're going to head down into my mines, do a little bit of strip mining to see if I can get a couple diamonds. Okay, there we go. We've got some torches now, so we can actually head down and we can take our mine a little bit further down, and then hopefully we can start getting to diamond level. And we have just hit our first bit of deep slate. Oh my gosh. Literally mining down. I think this is the level. Yeah, negative 48. Actually, no, I wanted to go further down. But I've already found diamonds. And I actually got my first diamond. Before I collect any of those others, I'm going to run up and just set this one aside so that I remember that it's my first ever diamond. And bam, my first ever diamond saved in an item frame. And at some point we will actually rename that in an anvil. But now let's get down there and see how many diamonds we actually got. All right, let's see. 2, 3, 4. Is it just the 4? Dang it, I would have liked 5. I mean, I guess I technically did get 5, but one of them's staying in an item frame for now. But I would have liked 5, so that way I had enough to get a pickaxe and an enchanting table. But that's all right, because we're getting fairly close to the Y level that we want to start strip mining at. All right, now we can start on the strip mine. It is a slightly scary strip mine, but I think as long as we just stay back from where we're mining, we hopefully should be safe, and we'll be able to avoid lava pools like this one. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're going to need to find a little bit of a better way around this. Let's see if I can find it over here. Aha. Lava located. There. Well, it looks like... it looks like I broke my pickaxe. So, let's run up and make a new one. We're having to run up and down these stairs so much. And while I'm up there, I'm actually going to make a diamond pickaxe as well, so that hopefully we can get some obsidian from that lava. It always scares me so much running down these stairs. These stairs. Oh my god, I can't talk today. It scares me so much running down these stairs because I feel like I'm falling and that I'm so close to just running a bit too much and taking damage. But I know realistically they should be safe. But anyway, let's get back over to this lava pool and see if this leads us over to anything nice. Of course, making sure that we are putting out the lava and making it all safe using the water bucket, just like that. Doesn't look like there's anything so far. I am just quickly going to grab some of this gold, though. And then... oh, that is scary up there. I do not know what mobs could come dropping down from there. Which is a little terrifying. But at least at the moment, I don't see anything. So let's cautiously move forward this way. Okay. Seems that was a dead end. But we can collect some more gold while we're here. But while I'm here, I do want to grab a couple pieces of obsidian. And if we place this water down, hopefully it should just be able to put out any lava blocks as soon as they're uncovered. And we've got 15 obsidian. But seeing as we can't really go too much further that way, at least for now, we're going to try branching off in this direction. Hopefully, we will find the one more diamond that we need to be able to make an enchanting table. Hopefully soon. Well, my pickaxe is broken. I've got a very full inventory. And I got 0 diamonds. And look just how far we went. I don't know what's happening. Luck was like really on my side at first. And now I'm getting nothing. We are going to do some little pokey holes on the way back though. Because there is a point here where I hadn't started doing them yet. So we're just going to use the diamond pickaxe. And hopefully the luck is on our side. And that is just iron. Okay, well, I am gonna head up to drop this stuff off and make myself some new pickaxes. I have to make up some chests. And I am aware that I am filling up these chests back at my old base. But hopefully we're going to move all this stuff across at some point. All right, heading back down the tunnel on my way to go find the diamonds that are waiting. If I turn around, I'll turn around just before the diamonds. You guys, Editor Shell, put the meme up on, put the picture up on screen. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, we're going to get back to mining. And hopefully soon, we will come across the diamonds. Otherwise, I might genuinely start crashing out. Oh my god. I was literally just moving my mic out the way to sit back and be able to mine without using my brain too much. And I, like, almost immediately hit diamonds as I did it. But this is a decent bit more than we needed. But I'm not going to complain about that at all. You know what? I'm very fine with how much is here. It almost makes up for all the mining that I've just been doing. Well, that was a successful roughly 20 blocks of mining. Look, this is the first pickaxe. This is what I mean. I had to keep going. I was going to turn around just before the diamonds. But we have 15 diamonds that we're coming home with now. And that's going to be enough to make a pickaxe. Well, we've made a pickaxe. But to make an enchanting table. And hopefully we can get a good enchantment on it. Ideally, Silk Touch. Please, Minecraft gods. But Fortune wouldn't be bad. It could help me with getting more diamonds. And also, we have enough for a couple pickaxes, maybe a sword, possibly a piece of armor or an axe or something. So we got a couple chances to get something nice. Okay, coming out of the mines, no mobs waiting for me, into house and into bed. And just like that, got our obsidian. And we can very easily make a buck. We have got an enchanting table. And we should also be able to some of this sugar cane. We can craft up some bucks. Just need 2 more. 45 should be enough for a full enchanting table. So yeah, I'd say all in all, things are going pretty good. And I just need to grab the wood to be able to craft the bookshelves themselves. Because there's no point getting books if we don't have bookshelves. So bookshelves, and we're going to bring this lapis and stick and crafting table. And I think that should be fine. And I'm going to head over to plonk it down somewhere in my castle. And I think, at least for now, I am going to stick it down here. So we're going to have a little ladder coming down. Make sure that it's safe. And then we can open this up to the underneath of the castle. And we're going to go enchanting table and bookshelves. And then we're just going to stick a couple stone bricks coming around this side. Okay, so we should have a level 30 enchanting table. Actually, before I make anything, let's just craft a sword. So we can check that as well. Smite 3 doesn't seem too useful. So let's take the risk with this. And Efficiency 3, unbreaking 3 is not great. But that's fine. We can make another pickaxe. We can either take efficiency 4 would be good. Or looting 3. I think I got to take the looting. I think it was literally just looting. Okay, that's fine. And we still get the efficiency 4 with fortune 3. I'm not going to complain. And what I can do as well, because I have got a little bit of stone, is I can make a stone slab and then make a grindstone. And we can scrape that pickaxe that wasn't too great and see if we can get anything better on it. So let's take a look. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Sadly, no silk touch, but it's not bad. I'm happy. I'm just going to take some small enchantments on another pickaxe to see when I can get a guaranteed silk touch. It's really, the rolls are not going so well. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's craft a sword as well. We can check both of them. Sharpness 3, not great. I just want to get a silk touch. It's not there again. Oh my gosh, I'm eating through all my... Finally. Okay, so next time we get to level 30, we should be able to get silk touch on our pickaxe. We can just throw a couple things in this chest for now. And we're going to be using our looting 3 swords from now on. And you know what? I am actually going to go grab that fortune 3 pickaxe. And I'm going to bring that with me, just in case I ever stumble across some ores. Well, anyway, I think we have a decent bit of stone that has smelted. And we have even more currently smelting in our furnaces upstairs. So I am going to get to work on building up a little bit of the walls that are going to go around our perimeter. So I'm going to get to that whilst you guys enjoy the time lapse. Let's get to it. Alright, so progress is coming along pretty nicely, I think. But we're getting a decent way around. So I've put down kind of just the base template, the floor section, I guess. And then from there, I'm just going around and building up each section. But we're also getting pretty close to reaching level 30. Being able to get a silk touch pickaxe. I'm gonna go try breeding up some of my chickens to see if I can try to hit level 30. We're at level 30. We are finally gonna be able to get silk touch on a pickaxe, and I'm excited. Ta-da! Efficiency 4 as well. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Well, with that, we have got a decent bit of wall built up. This is going to improve our safety so much more. Because other than spiders, literally nothing should be able to get in other than right through that door. So anything that's going to endanger us has to come through one particular spot. And if we know that, then we can add a little bit of extra safety. So we're going to create that extra little bit of safety. And to do that, we're going to need some guards to go in front. Now, they are just going to have to be in these for now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, there we go. But I think they should still be able to hit any mobs. I'm pretty sure. We'll make them more able to free roam at some point. I would need a lead to do so. And I just have like one string under what I would need for a lead. I put this other one in. Help if I got up here. There we go. And carefully get down. Then just like that, we have 2 guards in front of the gate of our castle, which is hopefully going to make this place twice as safe, maybe even 3 times as safe. And another thing that I would like to do is put a couple sheep somewhere for us to be able to breed, because later in this episode, or I guess not too much later, I guess soon in this episode, I want to try and head to the Nether. But when we go there, we're going to need to bring some carpets with us to help with doing a little bit of spawn proofing. And to get those carpets, we're of course going to need some wool. And now we just need to get a second sheep. Or in this case, a second, third, and a 4th sheep. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, let's keep it moving, you 3. Nearly there. Not too long now. Come on. Come on, we don't have all day. You two, just figure out who's going in first. What? Oh my gosh. Move. Right, that's it. I'm breaking the fence. Come on. Yeah, but there we go. And they can do a little bit of breeding. And we can get a little bit of wool. And now, while I'm waiting for them to grow their wool back and do a little bit more breeding and stuff, I've got to figure out where I actually want to put my nether portal. Although, to be honest, I think the best idea is sort of doing a little bit of like a mirror as what we've done for the enchanting table. We've got the ladder coming down here and connecting to it. We can just have a ladder coming down on this side. Okay, and I accidentally placed a block here, but just like that, we've got a nether portal. And I am not going in yet. Because I'm way too scared. But also, we need to get a little bit more wool. And, you know, actually, before I go and do that, the other thing that I want to do is I'm going to chuck some of this gold in a furnace to smelt up. Because there's the possibility, well, actually, not possibility, very likely that we could come across some piglins. And I want to be able to possibly do some bartering with them. Because they can give us fire resistance potions, which are kind of going to be an important thing if we're going to the Nether. Like I say, before then, we got to wait for these guys to be able to give us a little bit more wool. So one thing that you guys might not know about me is I'm actually incredibly impatient. And I'm tired of waiting for these sheep to grow their wool back. But I've got 54 white carpet now, which should be a good amount. And so, I think that it is possibly time that I go to the Nether. The Nether. You know, you guys know Minecraft move. Let's go. So, we're gonna go in. I'm actually incredibly scared to do this, but hopefully everything should be fine. It should all be safe. Why is it taking so long? Oh, Soul Sand Valley is the worst place to be. Okay, we're gonna build up a wall around our portal immediately. But this is not a bad spawn at all. We are right next to a fortress. Well, it is a bad spawn because we got a Soul Sand Valley. But we're right by a fortress. We're also right by a Crimson Forest, which means that the piglins shouldn't be too hard to find. But right now, focus on building up a little bit of a base around the portal. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh no. I was barely able to get anything built. Oh my gosh, no. That's it. That's it done. Just like that. You know, maybe it was my bad trying to do such a tough challenge. I can't even do regular hardcore very well. So yeah, may have been a stupid idea to try this challenge. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun, even though I'm so upset that it ends just like that. We have built such a lovely little base. I think that looks really cool. Even if we never really got to finish it any more than this. But I still had a lot of fun doing this anyway. And if you guys enjoyed it, then please do consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing if you want to see more. If you want to see me do another challenge sort of series or a hardcore-esque series, then do let me know in the comments, because I did have a lot of fun with this one, even though it was pretty terrifying. But anyway, with that, we're going to have to say goodbye to this world so soon. And I'm going to have to say goodbye to you guys for this video. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.